Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Flayhigh Field in Westwood, Massachusetts, for tonight's Senior Night Boys Lacrosse match between the visiting Holliston Panthers and your Westwood Wolverines. Immediately following the conclusion of tonight's game, we will have the annual Senior Night ceremony and honor Westwood senior players who are nearing the end of their playing days for Westwood High, and for their parents and guardians who have supported them for so long and in so many ways. We please ask everybody to stay right here at the end of the game to watch this great tradition continue. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, at this time, would you please rise? And gentlemen, remove your caps. Adeline Vimenta, a Westwood High graduate now at Berklee College of Music, is our national anthem singer today. Let us now face the American flag as one, and let us honor America and join in the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you to Adeline.
Good afternoon, Westwood. Welcome to Flayhigh Field. Just had a beautiful rendition
Starting
of the
lineups for
national
Holliston are
anthem.
number 13, Caleb Greenberg. Number 17, Michael Gonsalves. Number 22, Harrison Smith. Number 23, Jack McElliott. Number 24, Bobby Frassinelli. Number 25, Jimmy Bordeaux. Number 28, David Villa. Number 31, Callan Dietz. Number 32, Pierce Duncan. And number 36, Jack Underwood. For the Wolverines, number 1, Caleb Woodworth. Number 4, Donald Varnerin. Number 5, Jack McManus. Number 6, Brendan Varnerin. Number 7, Troy Frederickson. Number 12, Brendan Wang. Number 17, Holden Williamson. Number 18, Harrison Curley. Number 19, Dylan Robertson. Number 27, Ryan Erdos. And senior number 30, David Solomon.
So welcome Westwood here at Flayhigh Field. Didn't want to compete with the PA system there, but welcome. Beautiful day we have here on Monday night. It is 6 o'clock here, and gorgeous. I'd say roughly around 70 degrees. But senior night between the Westwood Wolverines and the Holliston Panthers, just about ready to get underway. And great matchup we have here today. The Holliston Panthers 8-6 on the year. The Wolverines are 10-3, just qualified last week for the state tournament. Currently sitting at the 11th seed for Division II and looking to make their way up to get inside the top 10, and if they can, get inside the top 8 where you're guaranteed 2 home games. But we are ready to here to go. Looks like Brendan Wang on the faceoff. He's going to win it right off the bat. Over to Brendan Varnerin. Finds his big brother, Donald Varnerin. Donald's going to put them on the board.
Westwood goal for number 4, Donald Varnerin.
So that was a pass. Goal from Don Varnerin, pass from little brother Brendan Varnerin.
Ramen number 6, Brendan Varnerin.
That's 13 seconds into the first half here. Holliston with the face-off win here, sending it down the Westwood defensive zone. So a good matchup we have here. Westwood got Holliston in the first game they played this year, 13-8 on the road. But Holliston's been pretty hot since then. They've won 6 of their last 7 over some of the tough teams there in the TVL. And Westwood, as I mentioned last week, Ray, nothing's changed. They are still the hottest team in the Tri-Valley League right now. They've won 8 of their last 10. And they've had big wins over Dover Sherborne, big wins over non-league opponents, Falmouth, Scituate, and really proven themselves as a heavyweight here in the Tri-Valley League, but not just the league, also in Division II itself. Max O'Brien going to take that down, looking to get some space as he works left to right. And he's going to send it up top to Dante Martucci. Westwood setting up their system right now. Don going back towards the sideline, and Ryan Pizzuto coming on the field. Martucci going to send that down low over to Fredrickson. Fredrickson to Brendan Varnerin. Varnerin taking a couple slashes and works his way out. And sends it off to Ryan Pizzuto, number 2. Yeah, not too many clouds tonight, so dealing with some of the sunlight right now. As the sun goes down, there's certainly areas of the field where you can look directly into the sun. I think it's going to be on the Westwood's shooting area. Oh, there's another goal there. Martucci. I believe it was Martucci. Yep, it was. So Martucci, it looked like a pass from Pizzuto to Martucci. Martucci found that lower left-hand
Westwood
corner.
Goal for number 21, Dante Martucci.
And with that, the Wolverines are up 2-0. And Holliston with the win, but ball down, and Westwood ball. That was picked up by Ryan Gaffney. Ryan Gaffney over to Don Varnerin. Don finds little brother Brendan. And the Wolverines going to set up their system here. Varnerin over to Liam Williams, a freshman. And he's going to give it back to Martucci. Yeah, impressive for the Wolverines. The last about 10 games, goal scorers, many different goal scorers for them, and that's a good save there by the Holliston Panther goalie. But each game we've covered, Wolverines have had goal scoring across the board. You're seeing goals from freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors, and it's a plethora of the attackmen and middies, and even we've seen some of the defensemen get in the action too. So been a great balance for the Wolverines. When looking at the goal output, Williams working his way outward, finds Martucci, shot, he scores. Great opportunity there, and great finish there. It was a nice pass from Liam Williams over to Martucci for the Westwood goal. And the Wolverines are up 3-0.
Number 21, Dante Martucci.
So a good start for the Wolverines. Get off to a hot start. Holliston is certainly a league foe that is well respected. Obviously, you can't go 6 wins out of your last 7 games in this league, and be a team that can be taken out like that. So certainly a team that Westwood's going to respect today. And Westwood definitely wants to get off the hard start, which they have done. Well, Don Varner just getting the ball on the ground there. And Holliston's going to get to work now here in the Westwood defensive zone. Westwood in their traditional man coverage, keeping their players to the outside, allowing Caleb to see any of the shots that come from the outside. Caleb's been doing a terrific job all year. He's had plenty of low-scoring goals games where he's had some great saves that have kept the Wolverines, in great positions to win. And from what I understand, in that Dover-Sherborne win, the big win they had, it was a 2-1 score at the halftime, which, Dover-Sherborne is a very powerful team. You only give up 1 goal at the half against a team like that. That's a pretty impressive half right there. Holliston's shot is going to go just wide. Looked like that just went over the net. Holliston's going to maintain possession. That's a good job by the Wolverines. They forced that shot. That shot was probably at the 25-yard line. Not close, but they're forcing these shots that are certainly saves that are easy for Caleb. That was a big save there. Saved by Woodworth, and the ball trickled out the back of the end zone. Holliston going to maintain possession. And Holliston's going to work it around. It's like number 17. The ball's on the ground. But looks like 22 is going to have some space, picks it up, and they're going to maintain possession. Don playing some tight defense on him. He's doing a good job keeping. Oh, good job by Don. Got a stick on that. Ball went out of bounds. It is going to maintain with possession with Holliston, but great job to get that ball on the ground. Does a terrific job of being able to get that stick on stick. It's not an easy thing to do. You're doing it at full speed. Also, that stick's moving. Many of the players are going to protect it. Another great play there by Don. Gets the ball on the ground. Ball still loose. It's going to work its way out of bounds. That's going to be a Westwood ball. A great job by the Wolverines. Some good defense there. Able to do a good job of getting that ball on the ground and then getting the ball back. Well, overthrow. Looks like just gets by Woodworth. Picked up by Dylan Robertson. Robertson going to send it over to Pizzuto. Pizzuto getting the wheels moving. And he is moving. Works it to the outside, and he's going to set it up. Yep, works it inward. And slash, ball's on the ground. Great play, works that backwards where he knows he has teammates. Westwood picks that up. Martucci, number 21. Smart play there by Pizzuto. Loses the ball, but knew he had a couple guys behind him. Sends it over there where it's an easy pickup for his teammates. Well, welcome everyone. It's Gray Ginite, Morgan Donahue here. Gray on the camera, Morgan on the microphone. Calling the senior night here for the Wolverines, taking on the Holliston Panthers, and that's going to be a miscue. Pass going out of bounds, and Holliston's going to take it the other way. Send it off to their goalie for a clear. Gray, last time we saw this happen, Don Varner and caught that ball, made a quick couple moves and it scored. So I'm not sure if Holliston was doing some scouting on the Wolverines, but don't pass it where the long stick midi is. He's got that wingspan of about 15 feet left, right, and above where he's able to make some tremendous moves. Looks like we had a loose ball on the field. A Holliston player threw that off. Working his way inward. Shot, it's going to be wide. And they're going to say Holliston possession there. Good job by the Wolverine defenseman. It looked like that was Holden Williamson. Taking away space, not really much net to work with there. The pass, it's miscue, it's a drop, but 22 is going to pick that back up to maintain Holliston possession. But yeah, this side of the field is definitely the shaded side where the Westwood offensive zone seems to be more where the sunlight is, where there might be impact in terms of visibility. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. But probably another 20 minutes, the sun will be down and the lights will be on. So it'll be nothing better than Monday night lights. Well, the ball is going to go out of bounds on the pass. However, we got a whistle here from the ref. So even though it went out of bounds, there was some kind of call here where Holliston is going to maintain the possession. Westwood doing a really good job keeping them outside. Haven't seen too many opportunities getting inside the kitchen area. We get a bounce. Good job by the Holliston attackman, able to get that ball up and get in the stick and maintain that possession. Good D there by 17. That was Holden Williamson. And a great save by Caleb there. Oh, Don Varner with the interception. Great play there by Don. He's going to work it downfield. He's got plenty of space as he works it down. He's going to send it over to Brendan. Brendan working inward. Sends it back down low to Gaffney. Or no, that was Roycroft. And they're going to send it up top to Martucci. A great turn of events. Big turnover there, and then working it down the other end. You know, what you want to see. You know, some great defense that turns into offense here for the Wolverines. And the Wolverines very systematic. You know, they're going to work to their strengths. Going to get the right personnel out there. They have some good set plays. It's going to be a turnover there for Wolverines. It's going to be a Holliston ball. I was talking to, had the opportunity to talk to head coach Todd Zaherk before the game, and he mentioned, you know, I had mentioned in the Deadwood game how there was a terrific play they had where Don Varner was going off the field, and it was Max O'Brien coming on the field. Max O'Brien basically catches that ball in stride, goes to the net, sends it over to Fredrickson for a goal, and it was just a well-executed play. And he says it's a set play. You know, they called it taxi, you know, it was just a great play where, you know, a lot of attention's put on, you know, Don Varner for you know, many different reasons. All you know, reasons what any coach would do is, you know, you got to keep an eye on him wherever he's on the field. But as he's going off the field, you got Max who went on stride for stride, get that ball going down the field, and, you know, it was a terrific give and go goal. But you know, a lot of stuff you'll see like that from the Wolverines. A well-coached team. Not only do they have talent that can just take the ball downfield, make things happen, but they have set plays that, you know, really take advantage of you know, their strengths, and also, you know, any adjustments that they make throughout the game. And pass is going to go wild. It's going to be a Wolverine ball. That's something you want to see too from the defense, where you're playing tight defense, where sometimes those passes, they got to be perfect, you know, and if it's off by a fraction, you know, that's a turnover, and it's going to be Wolverine ball going the other way. Woodworth going to send that to Liam Williams. Great pass and great catch. Crosses the 50-yard line. Down low to Fredrickson. Fredrickson going to hold on to that. He's going to send it down low to Roycroft. Roycroft making some moves. Finds Brendan Varner. He's going to score short side. Great goal there by Brendan Varner. That was a pass from Roycroft. Varner for Roycroft for the fourth goal.
For number 6, Brendan Varnerin.
Great connection there, down low. With a junior captain, Brendan Varnerin, from the sophomore Jack Roycroft. The Wolverines going back to the face-off. Fighting over it. Ball still on the ground. And that's picked up by Pizzuto briefly. Back on the ground. Malloy's going to pick it up, fall over, and then Holliston. But we got a whistle here, and it's going to be a Westwood ball. With Don Varnerin. Send it down to Brendan Varnerin. Over to Roycroft. Roycroft able to work his way inward. Maintains possession. Good save there by the goalie, but picked up by Brendan Varner. He's going to score for the 5th goal. Great goal. Great awareness.
Westwood goal for number 6, Brendan Varnerin.
That looked like an unassisted goal for Brendan, but great awareness. Ball's down there. You think that the goalie had some space, or the defenseman was going to have space to pick it up. He went in there, took the initiative, picked it up real quick, made a quick move, and scored for the Wolverine 5th goal. So don't let Brennan Varner get hot. Second goal of the game, consecutive goals. He's the type of kid that can put up 5 spots, 6 goals, and do it pretty quickly. Great job by the Wolverines. Face-off win. Pizzuto is going to send it down, and Fredrickson's going to pick it up. Looks like ball hit the turf and picks it right back up. Yeah, good job by both teams. Teams are getting some good stick checks out there, able to get the ball on the ground. Oh, there's a big hit there by Holliston defenseman, but ref says play on. Looks like there might be some kind of call. Oh, and we're going to get the end of the quarter there. So after 1 quarter.
That is the end of the first quarter with the score Westwood 5, Holliston nothing.
So at the end of the quarter, Westwood 5, Holliston nothing. A great start for the Wolverines, off to a hot start. 5 goals here in the first quarter. We got goals from Donald Varner on the first one, Dante Martucci on the second, as well as the third, and then Brendan Varner on the 4th and 5th. Been terrific on both ends of the field, doing a really good job of getting that ball on the field, winning the one-on-one battles. And off to that hot start, certainly what you want to see. For the Wolverines, Holliston is a good TVL foe, 8-6 on the season. They have some big wins of their own. And Westwood still, in the mix for a TVL crown. If they were to win, obviously today's game, Ashland, and then the Hoptown game, which is going to be in Hoptown, they would be up for the TVL crown if they beat Medfield. They would be the sole winner of the TVL. So a lot on the line for these Wolverines. And as you mentioned earlier, there is no hotter team in the TVL than the Westwood Boys Lacrosse team. It's a win there for Holliston on the face-off. They're going to maintain possession. But before the game, not sure if anyone was able to hear, but beautiful rendition of the national anthem. It was Adeline Vamenta, who's a Westwood High graduate, now at Berkeley College in Boston. But beautifully done. I hear she's on iTunes. So if you are a fan of supporting Westwood, another great goal. That was Varner into Fredrickson. But if you were a fan of supporting Westwood, find her on iTunes and give her a musical listen.
From Donald Varner.
So that is Fredrickson's first of the game. Put the Wolverines up 6-0. Just a great goal, fast break goal. Seeing all types of goals for the Wolverines. Some system type goals. Some ad lib, the balls on the ground. Brennan Varner picking up, scoring goals, and then also the fast break goals, which great to see. Oh, good job by Fredrickson. Gets that ball loose. Don Varner picks it up. He's going to lose it. And looks like Holliston's picking it up. Number 24, long stick defenseman, sends it over to 12, midfielder. Holliston making some substitutions. It's good defense there by Ryan Gaffney. Liam Williams keeping him on the outside. Jack McManus keeping him at bay behind the net. Going to go to the net. Great save there by Caleb Woodworth. A nice move by Don Varner, and picks the ball up and then works his way. Nice move to get that ball downfield. Sends it over to Brendan Varner. Brendan's going to just miss left, and it's going to be a Westwood ball. But yeah, just like that. I mean, some of Westwood's best offense comes from great turnovers in the defensive zone. It was a big save by Caleb Woodworth. Then great job by Don Varner, and picked that ball up. Saw that, he was losing leverage, threw that ball into space where he knew to get it, picked it up, and went the other way. Looks like a interception there by the Holliston defender. He's going to send that to the goalie. Looks like there was a loose ball elsewhere, so we got the right ball in play now. A ball on the ground. Oh, almost picked up there by Brendan Varner, still loose, and then picked up by Martucci. Back on the ground. So, and then Holliston's going to pick it up and go the other way. So a good battle by both teams there. It's never over till it's over. Just when you think you have possession, there's someone either coming from the side or behind and able to knock that ball loose. So as mentioned earlier, tonight, a great save there by Caleb. Tonight is the senior night for the Wolverines. And Westwood seniors, thank them very much for their contributions the last 4 years. Seniors in goalie Caleb Woodworth, Don Varnerin, Jack McManus, Brendan Wang, Harrison Curley, Dylan Robertson, Ryan Erdos, and David Solomon, seniors for the Wolverines. A shot, big save by Woodworth. Then they're going to score. Woodworth took that first one, it looked like off the cage. And then the ball got deflected over to the Holliston player, who then put that in the net. That was a goal by Drew O'Neill. And with that, it's going to be 6-1 Westwood. 8 minutes, 52 seconds left in the second quarter. That was a good initial save by Caleb. Just an unfortunate bounce, went right into the Holliston player's stick, who sent that in on the net. And looks like Wolverines sending out Timmy Malloy here for the face-off. Timmy, the sophomore, doing a terrific job. Him and Brendan Wang have been assets for the Wolverines at the face-off dot. It's going to be an errant pass, and that is going to get out of bounds. And it's going to be a Wolverine ball. And Jack McManus is going to take it. He's going to work it downhill. Jack has been a terrific player in the defensive zone for the Wolverines. Very physical. Playing a lot of great hits. In the last game versus Deadwood, I counted about 3 or 4 great hits, right in front of the crease area, where, he was making anyone who was trying to work their way inward, he was having them pay the toll. And he made it very difficult to get any great opportunities in there. And that's going to be a great goal there by Troy Fredrickson. Looks like his second goal of the game for Troy.
Westwood goal for number 7, Troy Fredrickson. From number 8, Max O'Brien.
Good answer, though, for the Wolverines. After a goal, you want to get the next one, and they, able to win the face-off, and then they work it downfield and get a nice goal to answer the Holliston goal. At 8 minutes here in the second quarter. Wolverines up 7-1 here at Flay High Field on a beautiful Monday night. We got Brendan Wang on the face-off. And it looked like Holliston was 2 guys going for it, but Brendan finds it and picks it up. A great win there by Brendan Wang on the face-off. The Wolverines going to take possession below the net and get to work. Ball on the ground. Looks like still loose, picked up by Pizzuto. Pizzuto going to shoot, and he's going to score! Number 2, Ryan Pizzuto. Great goal. Loose ball, picked it up, found the space, got a good shot on net, and found the back of the net.
Number 2?
Pizzuto, yep. 2.
Westwood goal for number 2, Ryan Pizzuto.
So that's Pizzuto's first goal of the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's going to be 8-1 Wolverines as I count my goal total. Timmy Malloy at the dot for the Wolverines. Ball still on the ground. Both players jockeying for position. It's going to be picked up by Holliston midfielder number 22. A speedy player. Works his way inward on Don Varner and going to the net. Great play there by number 17. That was Holden Williamson. Did a great job as that player was going to the net, knocked it right out of his stick, able to pick that ball up, and the Wolverines going the other way. But just great D by the Wolverines. Doing a really good job. That was a pretty good opportunity. He got close and, found that stick, able to get a stick on that, ball on the ground, and Wolverine ball. Wolverines making some adjustments here. Looks like Max O'Brien coming on the field. I think this is the play that Todd Zaharik was mentioning, the taxi. And Max on the field. He's going to get a shot. The ball's saved. And then the Holliston goaltender gets a stick on that. The taxi play, essentially, they have a midfielder ready to go. When Wolverines get possession, they're coming on the field, and they're coming on with a head of steam, and they usually take it right to the net. Looks like an errant pass that's going to go backwards. And got a whistle from the ref. I believe it might be a Wolverine ball, and looks like it is. So Brendan Varnon's going to pick that up. Get 6 minutes, 23 seconds here left in the second quarter. Wolverines up 8-1 here at Flay High Field. A beautiful, beautiful Monday night. Dante Martucci getting the feet moving, working his way. Sends it over to Gaffney. Gaffney over to Fredrickson. Fredrickson shot. Great save by the Holliston goaltender. Brendan Varner getting in his grill. Does affect the pass, but the ball is picked up by a Holliston defender. And if you can hear in the background, it is the girls lacrosse team coming back from a big win on the road over Holliston, supporting their classmates. A big road win for your girls lacrosse team. And, if there was the second hottest team in the league, or in the TVL, it would be the girls lacrosse team. I believe they've rifled off 8 in a row. Some big wins over same teams the boys have been playing, Norton, Bellingham. Big win over today over Holliston. Had some big wins over Medway. But, there is, some really good lacrosse being played recently in Westwood, Massachusetts. And teams that are going to be hot teams to play against in the playoffs. Westwood girls is defending Division I state champs. And the Westwood boys made an impressive run last year in Division II, beating one of the top seeds, Situate, and then ultimately losing to the 1 seed in Reading. But very impressive outcome for them last year, and certainly a team that's going to do some damage this year. Very excited to see the Wolverines, what they have in store for the rest of the season as well as the playoffs. Pizzuto getting the feet moving. He's going to hold on to it. Takes a slash. Ref says play on. He's going to send it up top to Brennan Varnering. Brennan makes his move, going left, shoots lefty. It's going to go wide, but Fredrickson well positioned there behind the net. Looks like Roycroft's going to pick up the possession. Nice pick move there by Williams. Roycroft works around him, sends it down low over to Varner, and Varner's going to score for his 3rd goal. Great job by the Wolverines. A lot of things going on in that play.
Brendan Varneren. From number 23, Jack Roycroft.
So just a great play. Roycroft behind the net. Williams makes a great pick. Roycroft goes around it, finds Brendan Varneren right in front of the net, wide open. Varneren makes a nice catch, makes a quick move, and then puts that in the back of the net for his 3rd goal of the game. So with that, the Wolverines are up 9-1. 3 minutes, 53 seconds left here in the second quarter. Timmy Malloy going to take the face-off. He's going to send it backwards. It's going to be picked up by Max O'Brien. He's going to send it back to Malloy. Malloy sends it over to Brendan Varner. Varner scores again. 4th goal of the game for Brendan. What do we say, Gray, about 10 minutes ago? Don't let Brendan get hot. He's a guy that can put up 5, 6 quickly. And he's already at 4.
Westwood goal for Brendan Varneren.
These fast break goals are, I think goals that Westwood's very comfortable with. They do a really good job of catching the ball on the run, but they know, when the openings are going to open up. They find them, and then they bury it. And, just like that, 3 minutes left in the second quarter, Wolverines have a 10-1 lead. So when they do it, it's not only happening pretty comfortably, but it's very quickly too. They can put a lot of goals up in a short amount of time. Win by number 6 on Holliston. He's going to take it down to the Westwood defensive zone. Now it looks like the shadows have emerged down in this side of the end zone as well. But we got a timeout call. Looks like a timeout on Holliston.
A timeout on the field. Holliston calls timeout.
Steve, do not let him get hot. Do not let him get hot. So coming out of a timeout, Wolverines off to a hot start. A lot of action here so far to start off this game for the Wolverines, up 10-1. 3 minutes, 25 seconds left in the second quarter of the first half. And Holliston's gonna take the possession. So contributions from a lot of different players so far. 4 goals from Brendan Varnerin. I also have 2 goals from Dante Martucci, 2 goals from Troy Fredrickson, a goal from Ryan Pizzuto, and a goal from Donald Varnerin. Donald Varnerin kicked it off with the first goal for the Wolverines. Good defense here for the Wolverines. Shot, it's going to go wide, but it's going to be caught by a Holliston player just behind the net. Now, Williamson and McManus have definitely been sticking out for the Wolverines on the defensive zone. Very hard to make any moves to get anything close to the net. They will not shy away from any physicality. You know, very physical players. They play the game right, and they do a terrific job. You know, making it easy for Caleb on a lot of the shots that come in. Shot's going to go wide. We maintain possession for Holliston. At 2 minutes, 9 seconds left in the first half. Wolverines up 10-1. Holliston looking to get back on the board here. Number 9, shot, it's going to go off the post. The ball's going to be ricocheted back to number 22, picks it up. Holliston maintaining possession. Number 10 sends it over to 22. They're going to work it around, looking for a good matchup. Going to send it. Oh, and that's going to be a goal for Holliston. Kind of just threw that on net. I don't think Westwood thought he was going to be shooting there, and he finds the back of the net.
Holliston goal for number 17, Michael Gonsalves.
That's going to put Holliston back on the board, their second goal. So 10-2 Westwood with a minute 36 seconds left in the second quarter in the first half. Timmy Malloy going to take the draw for the Wolverines. Moves it forward, picks it up. Ball gets knocked back down, and he's going to pick it up again. The Wolverines get possession. He's going to send it over to senior captain Don Varnerin. Don sends it over to Troy Fredrickson. Troy up top to Dante Martucci. Wolverines looking to make the most of this possession. You got a minute left here in the second quarter. See if they can get another one on the board before the first half. Certainly have had the momentum the whole first half, and you know, if you can get another goal, it's certainly a another confidence builder going into the half and kick off that second half as well. And Gaffney's going to take it. Got a head of steam going. Fakes the pass. Send it down low. Fredrickson, ball bounces. It's going to be picked up by Holliston. Holliston working it out outside. Looks like we're going to have a timeout call here. I believe it is on Holliston. So a smart timeout call here by the Holliston coach. 25 seconds left in the second quarter.
Timeout. Holliston takes timeout.
Yeah, something we've seen from time to time, Gray, is the timeout call under a minute, which is good to regroup, get the matchups that you're looking for. Maybe, get a couple ideas in their head of, some of the areas you think you can take, advantage of, whether it's matchups or certain shots or angles, what have you. It's always good to just regroup, especially, if you can score with 25 seconds going into the half. That is on everyone's mind. It's a positive if you're the team that scores. It's also a negative if you're the team that gave it up. You have all half to think about that last goal. It's something we talk about in hockey where if you give up a goal with the last minute of the period, you have all period to think of that, going into the next. And you just want a short memory. You want to just, be able to, have that feeling like you were able to get through the period unscathed. So I'm sure that's being talked about on both sides here as they are gathering. So good showing here at Flay Hive. We've got a lot of parents here in the stands from both teams. Also a lot of kids, a lot of with their lacrosse sticks. You love to see it. Very exciting time here in Westwood. The playoffs about to, on the doorstep. Holliston has the possession. Shot's going to go wide. They're going to maintain possession at 15 seconds left. Under 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Shot misses wide. That's going to be a Wolverine ball. So great job by the Wolverines. They keep them off the board. Caleb going to send it downfield. And that's going to be the end of the first half. So after...
That is the end of the first half, and the score, Westwood 10, Holliston 2.
After the first half, Westwood 10, Holliston 2. And we'll be right back to start the second half in a few. We're getting ready here to kick off the second half. Great first half here for the Wolverines. Off to a hot start. Got 4 goals from Brennan Varnerin. Had just opening up my notes here. So got 4 goals for Brendan Varnerin. Had a goal from Donald Varnerin, his brother, to kick off. Then 2 goals from Dante Martucci. 2 goals from Troy Fredrickson. A goal from Ryan Pizzuto to put the Wolverines up 10-2. We are going to get underway here to kick off the second half. Brendan Wang is going to take the face-off for the Wolverines. It's going to be a win for Holliston on the draw. Gray Janite and Morgan Donahue here. Thank you for joining us here on a beautiful Monday night. The lights are about to come on here at Flay Hive as the sun's setting. There's no better time to be at the Flay Hive field than the twilight hours. Great time for walking. There's always a game or two going on here. And there's always unofficiated games going on behind the netting as well. Always fun to see. Holliston working it around. Looks like behind the Wolverines goal they have a shooting competition going on by some of the youngsters here with the lacrosse sticks. Occasional ball will be on the field. It stops play, but it's a mentioned fun time to be up here at the field. A lot of people enjoying this beautiful day and beautiful night. Number 9, Holliston. Gonna send it down low. 36 sends that. Looks like pass just gets by number 5, and it's gonna go out of bounds. It's gonna be a Wolverine ball. It's going to be picked up by, looks like, Roycroft. He's going to work it inside the offensive zone. Sends it all down to Pizzuto. And they're going to work it down low to Sim Cochran. Brendan Varner with the pick. Cochran holds on it. And send it up top to Roycroft. Roycroft working his way. Pass, good job by Max O'Brien. Catches it as he's losing balance and able to maintain possession there. He's going to send it off to Ryan Pizzuto up at the top of the key. Got a lot of bodies down low and some space here for Pizzuto to work. He's going to work it. He's going to get a shot. Saved by the Holliston goaltender. Loose ball. It's going to be picked up by number 24, long stick defenseman. He's going to give it back to the goaltender. Gonna pass it over to 28 on Holliston as he works it inside the 50. Works it down low to 19. He's then going to send it to 17. Got some new players out here for the Wolverines, so I'll mention their names as we have different possessions. Great job by the Wolverines D knocking that ball on the ground. That was Williamson, Holden Williamson. And it's going to be a goal there by the Panthers, number 5. It's a clean pass, and he's going to put that in the back of the net to score their 3rd goal.
Holliston goal for number 5, Robert Collier. From Michael Gonsalves.
So after a minute, looks like 8 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. It's going to be Wolverines 10, Holliston 3 after that latest goal from Holliston. Timmy Malloy on the face-off, and face-off won by Holliston, number 15. Holliston going to get back to work here. That's going to be an errant pass, and that's going to go out of bounds and be a Westwood possession. It's going to be picked up by Holden Williamson. He's going to give it over to Caleb Woodworth. Caleb's going to send it over to Jack McManus. Jack picks it up. He's going to work his way around. Does a good job, takes a couple slashes, couple hits, maintains possession, sends it over to Brendan Varner, who takes a couple slashes. He's going to work it inward, still maintains possession. I don't see any flags. a lot of stick work there, no flags. But needless to say, that's going to be a Holliston ball. 22's got it at 50-yard line, working it inward. But good job for the Wolverines. Yeah, there was certainly some slashes there. No excuses. Play on. You know, they do a good job of, you know, when the ball's in their hands, they're gonna do what they can to make a positive outcome out of it. And if they don't, they're just gonna keep a positive attitude until they find the back of the net. It's been their MO, you know, so far this season. A great play here by McManus. Gets possession and he is moving. He's got 3 defenders chasing him down. Great job. Able to get that ball on the ground, picks it up, able to get the ball past the 50 and Wolverine ball, and they're getting to work on their end. Nice move here by Max O'Brien. His little swim move. Gives it over to Brendan Varnerin. Brendan's got 4 goals on the day so far. As I was telling Brendan's father in the first half, don't let him get hot. He's a guy that can put up a lot of goals very quickly. Proven goal scorer. Martucci. Good move by Martucci. Sends it over to Fredrickson. Fredrickson's going to put it in the back of the net. The Wolverine 11th goal. Great job, Fred.
Westwood goal for number 7, Troy Fredrickson.
That's Fredrickson's 3rd goal of the game. Yeah, but great play by Martucci. He took a couple slashes, was working his way down. Defender had to step in as he was gaining ground, and then finds Fredrickson right in front of the net, wide open, to bury it. The Wolverines going to take the lead at 11-3. Not take the lead, but add to the lead. 11-3 with 6 minutes, 37 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Loose ball. Still loose. Oh, and then it's going to be picked up by the Wolverines. It was Roycroft. It's a nice play by him. Over to Sam Cochran. Sam, a freshman for the Wolverines, and he's going to send it up top to Williamson. Liam Williams, another freshman. So freshman to freshman connection on that pass. And up to Fredrickson. Fredrickson, a sophomore for the Wolverines. So the Wolverines showing a lot of the young talent they have here and the balance they have on this team of contributions from freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and seniors all across the board. Brendan Varnerin taking a couple slashes, holds onto it, sends it up top to Roycroft. Over to Williams. Williams with a nice move, able to create some space, gets a shot on net that hit the post, which then ricocheted out of the back of the end zone. Westwood going to maintain possession. And the ref is saying Holliston possession. Going to send it over to the Holliston goalie. He's going to work his way out of the net. He sends it downfield. Nice pass, nice catch. Don Varner all over him. That was a great pass by the Holliston goaltender, able to catch number 10 in stride. 10 was, covered very well by Don Varner and able to, catch that and maintain possession. Pretty impressive play there by Holliston. So Holliston looking to get the next one. They've made some adjustments since the first half and have had some pretty good scoring opportunities. Wolverines still playing some tight defense. It was a great play by McManus. And we're going to have a penalty here. It's going to be on Jack, I believe Jack. Yeah, it's going to be a penalty on, a holding penalty on Jack McManus. So the first penalty of the game is going to be called on the Wolverines. And the Wolverines are going to be on the man down.
30-second penalty against Westwood.
Good D there by Westwood. Ball on the ground. Don Varner is going to pick it up, send it to Brendan Varner. And they're going to be doing a good job of letting that clock run down on the penalty. Westwood been doing a really good job on the penalty kill. They do a good job of getting that ball on the ground, whether it's a save or whether it's, behind the back play there by Brendan Varner. Very impressive. Went behind the back as he was losing balance, able to maintain possession. That's got to be something you work on in the driveway or the backyard. I can attest, being their neighbor for several years. Oh, great shorthanded goal there by the Wolverines. That's going to be Gaffney on the board, and I believe that is Gaffney's
Westwood
first goal of the game.
13, Ryan Gaffney.
Yes, as the Varner neighbor for many years, I can tell you there was a lot of work being done between Brennan and Don. Lacrosse in the driveway, the backyard, always passing each other. So that was that silky move behind the back was definitely something that I'm sure Brennan had worked on numerous times while practicing his skill set. That goal is going to give the Wolverines a 12-3 lead. We get the lights on now here, and it is officially Monday Night Lights. And the penalty is over, so Wolverines at full strength now. +1 on the shorthanded. What you want to see, you know, if you're the Wolverines. Not only playing good defense, but they're getting a goal when they're a man down. Frederickson over to O'Brien, and he's going to score. Great pass, great catch, great goal.
Westwood goal for number 8, Max O'Brien.
Just a great combination there for the Wolverines. They really do a good job where it doesn't look like there's any space. All of a sudden, you know, they're moving to create space. Opening opens up, finds O'Brien there for, you know, a quick catch. He's got really good stick skills to catch that and get that thing fired off before that goalie even knew it was in the scoring area. So great catch, great goal by the Wolverines to go up 13-3. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Both teams battling over for the loose ball. And it looks like it was picked up by Gaffney for a second, but we got a hold called on Holliston. It's going to be a Wolverine ball. Brendan Varneren going to work it up top. He's got 4 goals on the day. Impressive day so far for the junior captain. But very impressive is the balance scoring too. A lot of names on the score sheet. Varneren, fake shot, works it inward, and he's going to score again for his 5th goal. Don't let him get hot, ladies and gentlemen. Brendan Varneren.
Goal for Brendan Varneren. That makes 5. Assisted by Dante Martucci.
Yeah, I think we said he's the type of kid that could get 5 or 6. So we're at 5. You know, certainly can get 6. But 14 Westwood, 3 Holliston. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. The Wolverines not afraid to take some slashes going on the net. You know, they're scoring a lot of goals in the immediate areas around the crease. And, you know, they're certainly...
Career goal number 100, by the way, for Brendan Varneren.
Career goal number 100 for Brendan Varneren. Very impressive accomplishment. Only a junior here at Westwood so far in his career, junior captain. 100 goals. That is a very impressive accomplishment. Picked up by Roycroft for the possession win. Wolverines going the other way. Malloy over to Don Varneren, sends it to Brendan Varneren. Nice little underhand back pass there by Don Varneren. Another play that was certainly practiced on the Bailey streets. Wolverine's going to let that clock run down as they make some adjustments here, some of the personnel. Roycroft, working left to right. It's a shot on net. He's going to score. He's going to get the Wolverines' 15th goal, I believe.
Westwood goal for number 23, Jack Roycroft.
The 15th goal for the Wolverines. The Wolverines up 15-3. A minute 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Ball back on the ground, and Holliston's going to pick that up. Got a minute 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Wolverines are up 15-3. We are lights on here at Flay Hive. A shot that's going to go wide right. It's going to stay with Holliston, excuse me. Two teams to easily mix up with Holliston and Hopkinton. Holliston Panthers, a rival of Westwood for many years. Still is the Thanksgiving game on football. Oh, great play there by Don Varner, able to get a stick on it. Ball on the ground. It's going to be picked up by Jack McManus. Ball back on the ground. And Holliston able to pick that up for possession. Got 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. But as mentioned, Holliston, a big rival of Westwood, obviously the Thanksgiving game every year. Prior to the new football system, there was a lot of playoff matchups where win and you're in between Westwood and Holliston. Great play here by Don Varner and able to intercept that pass, and they're going the other way. Got 22 seconds left. See if the Wolverines able to get this ball to the net. 15 seconds. Brendan sending it down. Looks like pass was deflected, then intercepted by Holliston. And the goalie's going to send it. The ball's going to bounce. And that's going to be it for the third quarter. So after 3,
that is the end of the third
Wolverines
quarter.
15,
The score,
Holliston
Westwood
3.
15, Holliston 3.
The team's starting to make their way back out for the start of the fourth quarter. I just wanted to mention for anyone watching, at the conclusion of the game, they will be doing the senior night. So the senior, be honoring the 9 seniors here for the Wolverines today and their families. So that will be just at the conclusion of this game. The 9 seniors, the terrific contributions they've done on and off the field here for the Wolverines. The 9 seniors are Caleb Woodworth, Donald Varner and Jack McManus, Brendan Wang, Harrison Curley, Dylan Robertson, Ryan Erdos, and David Solomon. And it looks like we have a goaltending change. We have David Solomon, senior in net right now for the Wolverines. Solid, great kid, hockey player. His nickname is Dub. The Dub, I believe, is short for win. So winning is always a good thing. So the Wolverines going to get to work on the defensive end here. Holliston looking to get that, work the ball inward. They do. A shot on net. Great play by Dylan Robertson, able to get that ball on the ground. And then a save from David Solomon. A great combination there for the Wolverines. It was a great play by Robertson to get that ball deflected on the ground. Holliston picked it up and then saved by David Solomon. And then the Wolverines going the other way. And Ricky Cosavera down low. He's going to send it over to Sam Cochran and Pollock. And then up to Liam Williams. Pizzuto's going to come in on the offensive side. Williams going to get the feet moving. Fakes pass and works it inward. Over to Gaffney. Gaffney with a shot, and he's going to score. It's a second goal for Gaffney. Put the Wolverines up
Westwood
16-3.
goal for number 13, Ryan Gaffney.
So, typical Westwood fashion, some great defensive plays that turn into offense, that turn into a Westwood goal. It's definitely what you like to see. Brennan Wang on the faceoff of the Wolverines. Holliston wins it, but Westwood doing a good job of getting that ball back on the turf. Still on the turf. And we got a whistle here from the ref, who's going to say it's going to be a Westwood ball. So Pizzuto is going to pick it up. And there goes the speed of Pizzuto. Tough kid to catch. Very fast. When he's got open space, it's hard to keep up with him. It's almost a guarantee that he's going to get that ball across the 50-yard line when he has it in the defensive zone. Max O'Brien over to Ryan Pizzuto. Making some moves here. He's going to keep it. Oh, takes a slash there. Takes another slash as he's working it upwards. Over to Brennan Wang. Wang's ahead of steam. Ball gets knocked out on the turf, and then it's going to be picked up by Holliston, number 28, defenseman going the other way. Gets the clear. He's going to shoot it or hold it. Oh, McManus, great job getting a stick on that, and then picks it up himself. Great hand-eye. And he's going to send it over to number 17. That is Holden Williamson. Williamson gets some good speed. Doing a good job. Sends it down low to Pollock and over to Cochran. Ball knocked on the ground. Cochran does a good job to get that possession back. And then sends it up top. So Roycroft. Roycroft's got some space. Great move. Up, sends it over to 18. That is Harrison Curley. He took a hit there, which looks like it's going to be a call on Holliston. Harrison, pride of the Mace. Son of Derek and Kathy Curley. Great family on not French Street. It's trying to remember the street, but great family in the Mace. Also parents to Lola. Lola, great French bulldog. Bonnie Street, the pride of Bonnie Street. Cochran's going to take it down low. Takes a hit, maintains that possession. Sends it over Pollock. Ball hits the turf. It's going to be picked up by number 28 on Holliston. He sends it over to 23. Great job keeping that possession. And they're going to work it inward. Finds number 5. He goes behind the back, and he's going to score. So that's going to put Holliston back on the board. Their 4th goal of the game.
Holliston goal scored by number 5, Robert Collier.
So it's going to be Westwood 16, Holliston 4, with 6 minutes left here in the game. We got Tim Malloy on the face-off. We got Edgar Closey on the wing. Looks like Liam Williams on the other side of the wing. That's going to be a win by Holliston, going back the other way. Been a great game though here so far at Flay Hive. Wolverines playing great on both sides of the field. Offense and defense, doing a great job on ground balls. A lot of the goals they've scored have been from the defensive zone out, fast breaks. Just like that, great play there by, that was Holden Williamson, able to get a stick on it, ball back on the turf. It's going to be picked up by Holliston. Going to send it up down the middle, and it's going to be shot blocked. Good job there by Dylan Robertson. Able to get a stick on that shot to deflect it. Tough to get that ball through. The Wolverines have such great hand-eye coordination to be able to get a stick on that. You know, if they're not able to catch it, the ball typically will hit the turf, and they're pretty aggressive at, you know, being able to win those battles to get the possession and go the other way. It's been, you know, some of their best offenses have been created from plays just like that. Also working inward. Ball is going to hit the turf. Big hit there by Robertson. And then McManus is going to pick up the ball and go the other way. He's got some speed. He's going to get a shot on net. He's going to send it down low to Cosavera. And over to Cochran. But very impressive McManus when he's been able to get those possessions in the defensive zone. He's got some speed going the other way. Fast guy. A good athlete. Wolverine centering it up top. Liam Williams. He's going to work a little spin move. Works it back inward. Ball's going to bounce over to Pollock. That's a loose ball. Cosavera's going to pick it up. Send it over to Pollock. Max Pollock, Jr. for the Wolverines. And Cosavera, Jr. as well for the Wolverines. And Sam Cochran sends it down low over to Gaffney. The Wolverines doing a good job of burning some of this clock. Over to Sean Callahan down to Pollock. And, Cosavera. Back to Pollock. Pollock finds Gaffney. Wolverines playing a little keep away. Gaffney finds some space. I was going to send it over to Williams. The ball hit the turf and got a loose ball, and it's going to be Holliston possession. A nice move there by the Holliston defender. Sends it over to number 10, who's got some space. Nice hit there by Robertson. Able to hit him off his stride. Impressive game so far by Dylan Robertson. Had some great physical hits, some great turnovers. An impressive player for the Wolverine defense. Also a pride of the Maze on Church Street. And Williamson's going to pick that up going the other way with some speed. He's got a defender coming on him. That slips. He's going to get right back up. We've got a minute 38 seconds left here in the game. Just as a reminder, senior night, they're going to honor the seniors at the conclusion of tonight's game, all 9 seniors. Cochran doing a good job of skating off that defenseman. Sends it up top. Number 10, that's Ryan Hughes. And takes a couple whacks. Doing a good job of keeping that defenseman off him. Pass down low. That was intended for Curley. Holliston's going to pick it up. They're going to give it to the goaltender. We got 48 seconds left here at Flay Hive. 13, the goalie's going to send it back inward to the defenseman. The ball is going to hit the turf. And he's going to fling it down into the offensive zone, picked up by number 18, who's got a window going to the net. He's going to hold it, try and send it inward. Nice play there by Robertson, able to get a stick on that. And 21 seconds left here. 18, trying to get a shot on net. Good job there by the Westwood defender, Holden Williamson, able to get a stick on that. Ball hits the turf. We've got 5 seconds left. 4. Oh, big save there by David Solomon. Oh, and that's a great way to end the game here.
The game tonight, and the final score is Westwood 16, Holliston 4.
A great game, great finish here.
At
Westwood
this time,
16,
all
Holliston
in
4.
attendance, we would ask
And
you
you
to
can just
remain
see
in your
over at
seats
the
as we will
Westwood
shortly begin the senior night
end,
ceremony.
everyone very happy.
Senior parents are invited
the
to
win.
now gather
And,
on the field if you are not
kick
already
off
there.
the senior night,
But everyone else, please
with
remain in your seats, and in just a couple of
honoring
minutes,
the
we
9
will go right
seniors
into
here
the
at
senior
Westwood.
night ceremony
We're gonna kick
and
that
honor
off shortly.
Westwood's seniors. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the annual senior night ceremony to recognize our senior players and the parents who have done so much to support them over the years. We have seniors gathering on one side, parents are all together on the other. One by one, each senior will present his parents with a floral memento of the evening. and then remain on the field for the group photo at the end. Before we begin, we would like to read off some words from Westwood and their coach, Todd Zahurik. The Westwood High School lacrosse program would like to thank all of our senior athletes for their time, effort, and dedication that they have given to our program over the course of their careers. Each of them has been on a different journey, but decided to join us on this path. As a result, the past few years have been among the most successful, both on an individual level and at a program level. We are indebted to these players for their contributions to our team. To their parents, we offer a hearty thank you for the endless hours of driving, supporting our athletes, and unending patience in raising these young men. Without your efforts, none of this would be able to happen. Success begins at home, and you have provided a great foundation for these boys to go out and be successful in their next stop as they complete their Westwood High career and move on to whatever is next, and we wish them the best of luck in all future endeavors. Thank you. Without further ado, let us begin with the seniors, and we are going by number here, starting with number 1, Caleb Woodworth, a 3-year goalie for the Wolverines, joined tonight by Steve and Kristen. Next year, Caleb will be attending Clemson University to study history. And after that photo, we'll have you remain on the field. At the very end, we'll all be having a group photo. Next is number 4, Donald Varnerin, a 3-year long stick midfielder and captain of this year's team. He's accompanied tonight by Steve and June. Donnie will continue his lacrosse career at Boston University next year. Next up is number 5, Jack McManus. Joining Jack is Anthony and Christine. Jack is a 2nd-year defenseman for the Wolverines and a captain. Jack will be attending the University of Colorado in Boulder in the fall. Next is number 12, Brendan Wang. Brendan is a 3-year midfielder for the Wolverines. He is joined tonight by David and Katie. Next year, Brendan will be attending Northeastern University to study mechanical engineering. Next up is number 17, Holden Williamson. He is joined tonight by Liz and Todd. Holden is a 2nd-year defenseman for Westwood, and next year we'll find Holden at Boston College, where he will study human-centered engineering. Next is number 18, Harrison Curley. Harrison is accompanied by Derek and Catherine, a 1st-year offensive player for the Wolverines. Next year, Harrison will continue his studies at Providence College. Next up is number 19, Dylan Robertson. Joining Dylan are Brian and Jill. He is a 3-year defenseman and will attend UMass Amherst next fall to study animal sciences. Next is number 27, Ryan Erdos, accompanied by Don and Stephanie. Ryan is a first-year defender for Westwood, and next year we'll find Ryan at the University of Arizona studying psychology. And finally, number 30, David Solomon, a second-year goalie, joined by Todd and Kerry. Dave will attend Ohio State in the fall to study accounting. Thank you, seniors, and we wish you all continued success in the future. We'll now gather for a group photo. Let's hear it for those Wolverines. This concludes our senior night ceremony, everybody. Congratulations, Wolverines. And we'll see you all back here on Wednesday night for the Wolverines' next game at 5 o'clock on Wednesday against Ashland. Again on Wednesday night. Thank you, everyone, and drive safely.